Test, 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 test.
behind the wheel, but he did lap 1:13.00 or something or other this morning. He's basically found in the space of a year the best part of 3 seconds, which is a significant amount of time for a driver coming into a sport which is diametrically opposite to that one that he's been accustomed to make that level of improvement. So it's still a work in progress, and the team were very impressed by his approach and the way that he has delegated his own responsibilities to seeking out information, to use that information.
Green light, go, go, go.
All right, welcome everybody to Tier 2 racing at Valencia. Filling in tonight, Gaza has had some power difficulties. I've had some Elgato difficulties, so welcome from the circuit, Ricardo Tormo, Valencia. One of my faves. We've got looks like a 17 car field for tonight. I'll go through and I'll bring up the podium later so we can have a bit of a look at championship standings. So we're just on with my usual co-commentator in the Devils, Richard. He's hoping for a big night. He was talking it up, telling me that he plans on winning tonight. So giddy up to the Devils, Richard. Wish him well. So I'm just organising myself. I've just come in from work, so bear with me. We'll get these cameras updated a little bit. So that will be hopefully that's the camera that we want. Yeah, that's maybe. Sorry, apologies. You'd think I'd be good at this by now. More fool you, I say. So just try and do some in-car sort of stuff for the hot laps. So we'll try and flick through the drivers, see if we can find someone that's out there. Hopefully you can hear me over that noise. If not, I will turn it down. So we're just on board with Redback for his first lap. So coming up into turn 1, high and wide, just a dab on the brake, grab the inside left there, accelerate hard. This will be first gear corner coming down into here. Won't see too much passing into there, but it does set you up for your run out through this little circuit here. And then coming up through 5 and 6, and this will be my personal little favourite area, coming up through here where you can get a important run through this set of turns, get a good dive in down at this bottom hairpin. If you can defend here, you can, if you don't get the dive in here, you can tuck in under and try and get on the outside and dive in up in the inside here. But easy to outbrake yourself. But then the key to a good lap here is, I think this is through 11 and 12 here. Yeah, you just got to let it go. He still didn't, just on in the inside of track limit there. And then turn 13, you need to make sure you drift it wide into pit lane, not too far. So he'll get maybe a 131, 132 here. So he's got a 32.9. I would say the front boys will be going a little bit faster than that. Let's see if we can flick through. Cobb McCool, the loose unit. He's on a lap that's not going to count. But I'll tell you what, it would be pretty tough to find a car that sounds better than this Aston. Bit of wheel work here by Cobb. Seeing all the bells and whistles today. So running some nice lines. Let's see if we can get somebody on a flyer though. Yeah, this is Kick It. One of the most improved. So he's going to get into the 31s, it looks like here. 31.8. So he's setting a competitive time. Let's see how he goes. And he's got a lot of the inside there. Back down to first. Letting it run wide. He is up on his lap time. Grab as much on the left. Hard on the brakes. Grab on the inside right there. You can run it wide. Dab of acceleration. It would help if I had my track map out. But, you know, as you can see, he's 3/10 up. So, driving good. Oh, he's outbraked himself there. And that is as easy as it is to lose time. So just by that one little mistake, he's dropped 3/10 on that. So you would think that Cobb, awkward. Cobb 2.0 maybe, Kick It, this would have been a 31.5-ish, you would think, if he didn't gas that corner, just trying a little bit too hard. But a reasonably tidy lap, but easy to outbrake yourself. Let's keep going through the field. Sparky in the pits. Bounty, no. Oh, the Panda. Just throwing out of 31.4. Yes, old Flung Poo will be down the pointy end, I would suggest, in the Fezzer. Be interesting whether old Flung Poo makes the transition to Tier 1 next season. He driven remarkably consistently. Fortunately, I think from memory he's missed some rounds, and as you can see, he's putting in a pretty stonking lap here. Super tidy. Again, favourite passing area of all time here. If you ever get the chance, get onto YouTube, watch a bit of MotoGP at Valencia. It is the business. So he's kept it, just a tad wide, it's going to cost him time. No, it looks like he's cost himself time. 5/1000ths better, that's not bad. Let's flick through. Falcon's just coming out. Gaza. Oh, it wasn't Gaza that had power problems. Idiot. It was K-Man. Awkward. Sorry, Gaza. Gaza. K-Man. Same, but different. Christoph again in the Porsche. Yeah, that seems to be current lap. Bring up my track map, just bear with me. That lap looks like it is cooked. Oh, that is not the place to park up. Awkward. Badge. Oh, just not get. Whoa! I was going to say something wrong then. Just a little bit early on the old jungle juice then, old Adge. Alright, so this is our championship leader at the moment. Best lap so far is a 32.7. So he is obviously wanting to improve on that, I would suggest. Now I'm just going through to bring up our podium results, which Bounty so nicely does for us. Always looking professional on the podium. So I'm just going to bring those up. Now this is a slightly better lap, it looks like Brett. He's coming through the back half, so this will be one of the first overtaking, 3/10 up. So if he's going to look for a move later in the night. Obviously the silence is great, listening to the roar of the McLaren. He's put it going into there. Waiting for him to hold up, so we'll just listen in silence at this lap and watch Brett's lap. That's the lap with Brett, 32.6. So he's improved his time, still in 8th spot. Certainly not where he wants to be. So going into the final race, we've got Brett Watt leading the championship on 152 with 18-point lead over Kick It and Rip It on 134. Plumbu Panda in third at 120. And Gazza's here on 119. Saints Sim rounding out the top 5 on 108. But then we have a gaggle of guys which are separated by bugger all points, and we will that is going to change for the people outside the top 5 for sure. So very, very interesting. So we're down to the last 90 seconds of qualifying. So we'll go through and just change the camera now so I can get set for the race start. I think that's the one that we want from memory. That's the one that we want. I'll go back, have a look. So as we come into the last 90 seconds of qualifying, we have Flung Poof Panda in first, half second ahead of Kick It and Rip It. Then Gazza in third, Rain of Fire further 3/10 back. Bounty rounding at the top 5. Sparky, then Exo talked a big game. Was going to smash everybody supposedly. So we do have some guys on a flyer. So 220. So Scotty is turning up there. Scotty in the Honda, brilliantly turned out car. He's Tokyo drift that. Come on, Scotty. Once it finds the grass, the Honda, it loves it, laps it up. So that's the end of Scotty. He isn't doing anything anymore. Next car on a possible lap is Cobb. And he is everybody I'm going on to. I am dead set killing. So 133. So maybe Saint Sim might improve. Yep, Saint goes up into 7th. So we got number 7. So Brady Want coming around the final turn. Oh, I know, right? This is like the kiss of death already. I feel like one of those bad guys with the satellite. Brady Want up into 6th, 3rd row of the grid. He definitely needed all of that for sure to get himself out of trouble. So 53. The Falcon is coming round. Oh, surprisingly into the pits. No worries, I'm doing awesome. What can I do with Gaza? I'll see his car explode or something, I'm sure. No, into the pits too. Brilliant. I hope you like that footage of people spinning out and going into the pits. It's what I like to think is some of my better camera work. What an absolute shocker. But looking forward to tonight. We've got 18 starters. The Grand Autismos joined in. So that will be good. 18 runners. I'm looking to Scotty to hold up the Honda Pride. This was, like I said, a bit of a last minute thing, but I think it's important that we get the stream out for these guys. And when you can't do anything when you don't have power, supposedly. Amazingly, you require power to run things. But it's good to run. I don't want to say, look, 134, 131.4 was a bit slow. Most probably had the Honda dialed in at, 31.2, 31.1. So most probably would have owned the Panda in the Battle of the Bears. But what could have been, I guess. It'll be back in the day, we're all sitting around talking on Discord. I remember that time at Valencia when Bear was doing the chat. And I did wake up. I just did then. What's happening? It's should be a great race. So interesting. Brady on the 3rd row, 18-point lead. So a bit like the Wizard last week is, do you just stay out of trouble knowing that pretty much kick it and rip it would have to, has to win to give himself the best opportunity at winning, and then something drastic would have to, I know, right? That would be a crowd pleaser. I can't believe there was 2 emojis for that. Who knew? Anyway, so we're going down. Who else? So Black Falcon. He's just outside the top 10, taking on our mate, the Devil's Richard. Interesting little battle in that grid. I certainly would not want to be next to Exo in any race start. Did I tell you once about a trip at Monaco where Exo couldn't find the brake pedal? It wasn't pretty. Punted me into the Armco in turn 1. It was shenanigans. But interesting grids, so we'll have Flung Poo Panda and Kick It and Rip It on row 1, Gaza and Rain on the second row. Third row will be Bounty and Brett Want. Fourth row is Redback and Sparky, Battle of the X's. Fifth row will be Saint Sim and Exo. Sixth row will be Falcon and Cobb. Seventh row is the Honda. I believe that's what Scotty gave his Honda, was the nickname. He called it Rhonda, I believe. Just a rumour I heard around the paddock that he calls it Rhonda. Can neither confirm or deny that, but hey, it's got to be there. He's going to be sharing the seventh row with Triple X Krakatoa, Christoph, or Christopher Saposa. And the dark horse, Adge R502. I believe it is an improved version of Adge R501. So coming from the... Oh, somebody's just dropped out. Who was that? Hopefully they come back in. Add Too Many was on the 8th row with Bitzer. God PRT. This is a good advert for why you don't text and drive people. Sparky is sitting behind the wheel of his car, talking in the chat. This is why there's a fine associated with that. I believe he's tried to say go PRT. Adge, look, do not let the facts get in the way of a good story. Pretty sure the rumour mill was saying you are R501, then you become 502. It's an improvement. That's good. Oh, he's got 90 seconds. That's about 87 seconds longer than you. 88, leaving that one alone. Play on. Did anybody watch the cricket last night? I guess that's the big thing. That was the best review. Waste of a review last night by Australia. If you see a worse review, I don't know about it. But we'll have 90 minutes round this track tonight. Getting back to the race at hand. So I'm thinking that guys are going to want to just settle in, pretty much like the Tier 1 guys. I will say they all seem to settle in, give each other a bit of room. 30 seconds, so these guys are going to be readying up. Their pit strategies are locked in.
20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what? Adge. Ouch. Surprising. Well, yeah, to review, the guy batted with a wooden leg. So 10 seconds to go. Excited, see how this all... Oh, Harris, no, they... the B team... Oh, ouch, solid burn. No, K-Man was going to commentate tonight, but he must live in where the hamster does the power, because he's lost power tonight. So rather than have no stream, I have jumped into the commentator's seat, sacrificed my 131.2 that I was doing for the greater good, so we can get a stream up for the Tier 2 guys. What else have we got? Ooh, the Hammerfoot. Nah, I don't want to say last World Cup England lost 3 games, but we're still world champions, so there's still hope. Still hope. Yeah, bloody K-Man, sketchy. I think he was most probably intimidated by mine and the Devils Richards commentary. Like, it's, I mean, let's be honest, it's pretty hard to follow. So these guys getting around the circuit, this will be one of the overtaking places on the circuit for us. So this little section, you'll have 2 in a row. And then this turn 11, I think it is, will be a key to a good lap. So hopefully we're all just settle in and file through with no issues from this race start. So might stay on Gaza, because hopefully that'll give us a bit of a view. So the cars will have to start closing up a little bit here. Plung Poo, kick it and rip it on the outside. So PRT lockout. Interesting what these boys will do. If I need to change the camera angle, so we're waiting for green. Won't be too far away.
Green line. Give it all you
And
got.
there we go. We are away. So hopefully we're all seeing Gaza got a good start away from the blocks. Seeing if he's going to poke a hole in. No. Oh, Kickard seems to have touched the outside of Plung Poo, which has compromised him his exit. But they come filing through. Got a bit tight there. I think we're going to have to change this camera angle because it is enough. Bear with me. Here we are, sticking with Gaza. Let's go through the camera angle, camera type. Just following behind Gaza in second as I get these angles right. On board. This is a weird camera. Sorry about this. Spreading out, so we'll go back to the garage. Let's go back down onto Bounty. He's closely followed by Devil's Riches, so they're spacing out alright, not too bad at the moment. Freddie Wants staying out of trouble there. So Panda's gone round leading the first lap. Kick it and rip it in third. Rain of Fire in fourth. Freddie Want fifth. Bounty in sixth. I don't know what I've done with this camera today, but it is what I hope. So we're back on Gaza, who has taken the lead. So just looking back there, he's got the PRT train behind him here. So we're coming into the first of the overtaking manoeuvres here. Defensive line. Now, will he get him on the return leg? I don't think he will here. He's a bit too far back. But he is closing under brake, so saying hello. So getting a bit squirrely. It'll be interesting whether Kickard. Oh no, the Panda has gone wide and come back on. Looks like he's definitely been swallowed by Kickard, and it looks like Rain is going to get up on the inside of him as well. So just let's widen that view. Alright. So we'll get back. Have a look at Rain holding down third. He will be getting some attention here from the Flung Poo. Freddie Want in close proximity. We might try and jump on board with Freddie Want if we can. Most probably take me back to Gaza, but we'll flick through till we get onto Freddie Want. There you go. So just watch a bit of on board here. See if he can close up. So he was pretty good on brakes coming through here. So he might close up the gap. He's letting him know. And the battle ahead between Rain and Plum 2 is only going to help his cause here. So closing up again. Just running a little wide out of that corner, but staying in contact. So it's actually great race start by these blokes at the moment. It looks like the whole field is incident free. As I say that, there's most probably going to be something happen, but everybody's within a bull's roar. So a nice clean start for the Tier 2 boys. We've got a long way to go, so a bit of common sense has prevailed as far as this sort of stuff goes, that we're not all trying to win the race on lap 1. So interesting. So what we'll do is we'll try and get the Plum 2s on board. Whoa. Bits are having a big look. Alright, on with Plum 2. Alright, here we go. Plum 2 is going to have a big look here. Oh, Rain, nice tight line in through this. Now Plum 2's a chance here of diving down the inside into this turn. If he holds it tight, he's not interested though. He is not interested. He is going to go through, try and keep it nice and tight, have a good run through here and reset your lap. So you're looking at about turn 8 before your first little look. Oh, he's got that thing, outbraked himself. Important to get a good run out of that turn. So let's see if he can close up, back up onto the back of Rain here. Will be really, really interesting to see whether he can. He seems to have it all over him in the braking zones. Nobody's breaking away though. The gaps are pretty good. You've got maybe, 3 or 4 seconds. So it's looking good. So now he's closing up, coming up to my little favourite zone up here, where you'll just concentrate on lines and exits through here, because you set yourself up. If you get the exit here, you're gonna get the run and you can make a decent dive down here. You only have to get your nose up here slightly, but he's not. To try and get it on the kickback, get on it early, hold it in tight here to the right and have a look up the inside. But he doesn't, I'll tell you, a bit excited. It's looking good, it's some good clean racing here. I'm liking it again. Oh no, he's bloody bit that sausage. It never ends well for anybody when you get to that sausage. So we got Kick-It closing up on Gaza up ahead. Dare I try and get to Kick-It on the in-car, but why not? Here I was hoping it was going in order. Oh, there you go, Kick-It. Who knew? Oh my giddy aunt commentator's curse. He is dead set. That was a great example of missing your braking marker, but well recovered though. Certainly has made it hard for himself coming into this section. I think this track is all about lines, all about patience. It looks like I would suggest that the Devil's Richard has had a moment somewhere, because he is at the back of the field on his Robinson Crusoe there. So it's not bad. I'm sure long way to go. So hour and 20. So we saw in the tier 1 that we saw some guys that absolutely had a shocking start to the race and finished inside the top 10. So this track is born for drama and born for excitement. Like I said last week, it's in a cauldron. Doesn't matter where you sit in this arena, you get a view of the whole track. It is a fantastic track. And do yourself a favour, get online, whack on the old YouTube and watch Marquez versus Miller in the Moto 3s. It was amazing. Yeah, it wasn't Marc Marquez, it was his brother, Alex Marquez. So do yourself a favour, YouTube it. It was insane. One of the best Moto 3 races you'll watch. Manufacturers, it was manufacturer on manufacturer. It did not matter what team you were in. They were all ganging up to get their man across the line. Fantastic to watch. One of the best races you'll watch in the Moto 3 class. But back to GT3 racing in Tier 2. Almost as exciting. So Kickett's just closing up that gap again. What we want to try and do is flick back down through the field and see how we go. Have a look at some battles, other battles that may be marinating there. So we got, we'll go right down the back. No, Adge is in 11th. If it was Adge 501, he would be in 18th, but it's Adge 502, so he's in 11th at the moment, doing a cracking job. Looks like Saint Sim here is having a look at the Honda. Good luck with that, because I tell you what, the old Wussmeister, close him out there. The Honda definitely has the legs here. We'll just jump on board with Saint. I know it's gonna do something bad to me, but yep, no worries. Let's flick through till we get to Saint. Sometime before Christmas. Alright, on board with Saint here. Let's get on board with him as he attacks the rear end of the Honda. Oh, nice driving there by Scotty. You know, I tell you, is there a sexier rear end in racing than the Honda rear end? I don't think there is. Scotty, you're giving him a freebie. Fight it, son. Hit the NOS. Hit the NOS. That's what you need to do. Oh, little bit of brake check like he's going down the highway there. Look at that. That is what speed is, people. You most probably have to wear a G-suit in that Honda, such as the acceleration. So Saint's going to have to set himself back up this lap, get some good lines going again, and look for the overtaking in the back half of the circuit through that. I think it's 8 and 11 is where he's going to want to get that. Don't want to be, track limits are going to be a big deal, so he's closed up on the back here again. So here again, won't be any room for a move through any of these turns. Needs to be patient. In about 3 turns time, there will be an opportunity for him if he just keeps these lines nice and tight and gets a good run out of this turn here. Be patient. Scotty's, oh no, I think he's a bit too far back here. Oh, yeah, he's run himself wide. So, and that's what I mean, you just got to get patience, get your lines right, and the move will come to you. It's that sort of track. Let's keep going back in the thing. Oh, Here we go, bit of action here. This was fortuitous. So a bit of three-way action here. Rain of Fire in third, closing up on the back of Gaza. Kick it and rip it just ahead. What can go wrong here? Nothing. The legs on that Lambo, fair income. Oh, he's going to have a Bo Peep. I wouldn't. Oh, no, no, no. That is unlucky. That most probably not good. Sorry, trying to leave that stuff to the stewards rather than give my critical point of view. Yeah, most probably not on, to be honest. Sorry, had to do it. So let's get back into the groove here and get them to settle down, get into the groove. There's a long way from home, hour and 15. Now most of these guys would have started with 70, 75 litres of fuel on board. Maybe a bit heavier depending on what your race strategy is. I personally like to run a little bit heavy because I think it gives you options. And when you're in these sort of endurance races, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, if I'm brutally honest, when you start snivelling over whether you're adding 5 or 10 kilos of fuel over the grand scheme of things. So Rain just losing touch here, so whether he sustained some damage on that front right that's making it a little bit hard to drive, but we'll see what else we've got cooking through these. The old Devil's Richard on his Robertson Crusoe. Okay, so Bitzer is looks like he's sitting on the rear end of Cobb here. He's roughly 0.8 of a second quicker last lap there. Bitzer, very, very clean racer, so a man of patience. So he's like a velociraptor. He just will stalk his prey, waiting for the ultimate moment before he pounces. Looks like Cobb's giving Adge 502 a bit of a run for his money up there. Adge making life super hard for him, but he's running some great lines. So this is only helping Bitzer missing close up again onto the back of Cobb Man, who is the coolest guy. So intriguing battle here. Having a bit of a look through. See if we can go aerial on this one. Oh, he's outbraked himself. Gone wide. So that Porsche is looking a little bit second-hand. Had the paint rebuffed on that. So let's go back and turn to the garage. Let's go through who have we got cranking out close by. So Saint's still there. So there's Christoph or Cristo Forso. He has not had a good time somewhere. Got a front end like a smash crab, that guy. So that is not going well for him. Black Falcon, it does look like, I would say that there's a bit of front end damage on that. Outside of that, not too bad. Could be just the result of some ordinary spins that he's had. Oh, the Devils, Richard. What can you say about this guy? There'll be no red panties for Exo tonight. He will be spewing. I'm sure we'll hear about what happened, whether he's prawned it or not. I don't know. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Right, add too many just up the road. So here's add too many there. That Lambo looks like it is pristine off the showroom floor. Oh, whoop. No, it does not. If there's ever been a two-face, that would be it. It looks like right side good, left side is hammered, and so is his rear end. His rear end is being hammered. So then this is the battle again. We've talked about Bits' front end. Cobb pumping out some laps here, coming up onto the back of old Age 502 again. Sort of like jeans, Levi 501s, maybe Age 502s. Could be a clothing line. So this is an intriguing battle, all these three. Certainly the battle between Adge and Cobb is certainly bringing Bitzer into the program. Still down the front, according to the Telltales, Kick It and Rip It is still in first. So these guys seem like they're keeping the status quo, I would suggest. So then we'll zip ahead to Adge. There he is, sitting in 11th, obviously. We've just commentated the last 4 hours on him. But I'm loving, obviously, the pink, a bit of flair is always good. St. Sim, still behind the Pie Meister. Or the Puss Meister. I don't know. Still not liking the name. I think the people want you to go back to Scotty Pie. It has to be. That's just what you're known as. And you're driving Ronda now. Maybe that... leaving it alone. So you're driving Ronda, so maybe just go back to Scotty Pie. It was cool. Like, it was a cool nickname. The Pie Man. Now we've got to call you the Puss Man. It just doesn't sound right. So no, but Scotty Pie doing a good job in the Honda. Hopefully he sticks with the Honda next year. Certainly a pretty difficult car to set up. Super stable though. It does have horsepower. And I guess that's the shocking news. I won't be in it next year. I will be driving... Scotty hitting the sausage like it's a Friday night. That is not good. That is compromised, and they're going two abreast here. This is nuts. But amazingly, they have got through it, and yeah, what can you say? Good racing, lads. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, so we'll jump ahead to Redback. Whoops, as he going that fast, he's out of it, too fast for our cameras. Look at that now. Just want to make sure that this isn't deceptive in any way. No. That Porsche is squeaky clean. Looks like he's just hit it with the turtle wax. It's that clean. So just pumping out consistent laps. Nicely done. Oh, you will not regret it. You will not regret it at all. If you can get it in the right window with the setups, then you're doing all right. It's just been, yeah, they made the getting it into the window is the hardest part. If you can stumble in the window, then you're right. So we might just quickly go back to Saint on Scotty there, because he is all over him like a cheap suit at the moment. I thought he was, it looked like he certainly closed up on him. So I might try and see if we can get an on car for this. So as I get that, his car almost probably nuke itself, but oh, Scotty with the fake entry to pit lane. That's the race leader, nobody wants to watch him. Or him, or him. For him. Hedge. Ta-da! Alright, here we go. Got there. No, Scotty Pye. Let's see. Oh, it looks like they've touched. He's touched. That is not good. It looks like he's gone to throw it down the inside and given him a nudge. You can't be happy about that. I would suggest that he's doesn't think he's done anything wrong there, so we caught the end of that. So Scotty is, you can just feel the anger with this driving now. So he's just concentrate on good clean line. Close back up on the back of Saint and get it done. So driving well, Scotty, at the moment in the Honda. I mean, and it sounds like a beast too, so that always helps. Alright. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's the redress. That is good work, lads. Nice redress, and it all closes back up. So, no, oh, Saints, here we go. We'll jump on board with Saint Sim. Maybe. Camera type, maybe. There we go. On board with Saint. So, good to see the redress there, lads. Oh, he's just run wide. It's because I've jumped on board. There's too much weight. What's the hell? There we go. Certainly closing up under brakes now. If you're brave enough, you can get the run, hold it tight to the right, hold it right in, like that. Oh, he's bloody giving it a roost. No, great wheel work there. Loses a little bit of time, could have been bloody worse though. Scotty Pye running wider than my goodness knows what, trying to keep it G-rated. No look here. Scotty just off the apex, compromises his exit. Straight's not going to be long enough where the slipstream's going to have an effect, because that Honda's got some mumbo jumbo. Let me give you the red hot. Look at that. Oh, he's closed up under him in the zone though. This is fantastic. Oh. How's this doing? This is some great racing at the moment. Needed to just keep your normal line there, because you sacrifice now, whereas kept his normal line, would have been able to hold tight 7, brake hard 8, most probably. Oh, and Scotty's outbraked himself. This is the opportunity. This is where you want to duck under, duck under, duck under. Oh, should have ducked under. Oh, it's broad edge 502. You can see in the mirror into it. It looks like we've got a bit of 5-way action going on here, because Adge is going to be smelling blood in the water here. Bloody Cobb McCool in the rear view mirror is having a go at Adge on the outside. We got bloody Saint with a ballsy move down the inside, and he's held it. Thank you, ladies and ball boys. Scotty Pye off into the pits to do his pit stop. If that doesn't get your heart racing, dead set, I am not here. That is some fantastic racing there, lads. Oh, the old sick helmet look. Never good. Whoop. Alright. Let's go back to the garage and see what we can do. The poor old front runners holding down 1, 2, and 3, and we've not seen bugger all because the action's been in the back half of the race. But let's jump on with the leader here. Kick it and rip it. We've 33% of the way through the race. We got Kick it and rip it in first position. That gap's maintained back to Gaz now. Obviously, a little bit of shenanigans has happened somewhere because there is a gap almost half the length of the straight, maybe longer, back to Flun Poo. So I don't know what's happened there. Most probably because I got caught up down the back. Apologies. But all is not lost. So we have Gaz coming through in second place. Car looks reasonably tidy. We know it's had a hit or two from our earlier footage. Now, back to the Panda. Just trying to see if there's any visible damage on his car. As I take a mouthful of drink, sorry. Doesn't look anything overly visible. But it's definitely come back to the pack, so I don't know whether there's been a touch at some stage or he's just spun off the track. But Brady Want would be happy holding down fourth at the moment. He's getting a bit of attention from Bounty. So the PRT matriarch. Yeah, I said it. So I would dare say he's on the race comms talking to the Panda and Kickit. So Kickit's giving himself every opportunity of winning this championship at the moment, holding down first. It is only an hour in, but that is giving himself maximum opportunity to try and win it. So, which is good news. Brady wants staying out of trouble. I would say his lap times are going to be similar to what he was doing in qualifying. So he had more of a quali setup going. So just zipping out onto Bounty now. So Bounty, reasonably close to Brett, who looked to have just run wide. So yeah, he's letting him know that he's there. And to be honest, Brett most probably doesn't want to get into too much of a ding-dong with him. Because I suppose he's got the ability to absorb some place finishing. Whilst it's lovely to win a race, I mean, you've got to do whatever you've got to do to take care of business. So just maintaining the status quo there at the moment. Go through. Rain of Fire, obviously, just sitting in the background there, lurking in the corner, having a bit of a butcher's. Sparky. Oh, I just want to check out this car. Amazingly, his car looks new. Oh, who knew? Sparky having a good race tonight, staying out of trouble. Nice to see. And our other showroom car that we saw, Redback, holding down 8th in the Porsche. So looking nice and tidy. So he's the first of the Porsches. Because he is the only Porsche. Who knew? We have Saints holding Ooh, something has happened to Scotty. It looks like he went into the pits, but he must have forgotten to do something because it's not showing up that he's actually pitted. So it looks like we've lost another runner. Not good. Yeah, so that's I don't know what's happened to Scotty there because we definitely saw him pull into the pits. So interesting. An Edge 502, better than 501, is holding down the top 10, which is fantastic racing by him. Like him and Cobb McCool are still having a ding dong back there. So there's the Edge there. Brilliant colour scheme, FYI. Bit of colour, bit of personality for SAR. Scotty had a drive through. Okay, cool. Alright, I missed that. Thanks, Medal, on that one. Right. And then we got Cobb, and these two have been going for as long as this race has been going. So, and the thing I like about this is it doesn't matter where you are in the field, there's just ding dong battles. So, and they've been driving and fighting cleanly. So, it's going to go down. I think this will be an all race thing. This 10th spot could be decided by how good your pit stop and what your fuel strategy is. So wait and see. So that's on with Cobb there in the Shell Helix P&L colours. He's the second P&L person in there tonight. Bear with me. So keeping it nice and tidy. Again, car looks pristine, so hasn't been involved in too many soirees, which is good. Yeah, definitely has more than, like I said before, stone chips on the front of that. So, not bad. Keep going round. Scotty in the Honda. With drive-through, obviously, track limits. But looking good, though. Car's not too dinged up, so that's all good. And it'll just be consistency. Now pump out some consistent laps and don't overdrive it. Christopher. I don't even think Turtle Wax will save that bad boy. Bonnet bouncing around all around the spot. So I would say that he's already pitted, so maybe I think he'll go. Whoops. Alright, just let me change headsets. hopefully that is a bit better and shouldn't cut out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, so Exo wants the guys ahead of him. It's quad. Gosh dang it. How's that? Hopefully that is better. Excellent. All right. All right, so with Exo, hopefully he will leapfrog to that maybe Scotty / Black Falcon sort of area once they all start doing the pit stops, which Kick and Rip It is in. So the first of the front runners, so he's come from the lead and he's dived in early. So now we're going to see what the other boys in and around him are going to do, whether it's the overcut or not. Looks like Brett wants joining him. So yeah, some of the big hitters are rolling in now. So he seems to hit the markers there all right. Bretty's on the way in. So the important thing here will be is if Gaz is going to look at pitting next lap, he's going to want to make sure that this this in lap is nothing but fire. So he's come up to a back marker, so that looks like it's Christov. It is. So obviously blue flags apply when it's reasonable. So you would think that you're wanting him to let him through quite soon, because it's 4 corners or when reasonably safe. So this would be reasonably safe. Oh crikey, that was Gaz has got more than he's most probably just crapped himself then. That's all right though, got through safely. That is the main thing. You can see that is roughly the lead over the Panda. So it's about just over half a straight. So Kickett's come back into the race in 11th. So Pretty One still a chunk of time away. So just picking them up on the track map. Brett there. 15. So yeah, as Brett's going through turn 11, Kickett's coming into the final turn. So it's a little bit at the distance. He's got almost a whole race sector on him really. Looking through, so looks like Falcon's having a look on the back of Adge here at the moment. So Cobb's gone into the pits, so he's hoping to get past Adge in the pits here. So that's not a bad idea, because he was stuck behind there for some time. So hopefully trying to use the pitting to his advantage. So just going through, it's there. Let's have a look at Black Falcon getting a great run out of 12, coming down to the last one. Is he going to have a Bo Peep? No, he is not. Get a good line out of there, and then just get it and set it up for turn A. Like, you just want to tuck under the wing, unless it's glaringly obviously missed apex. You really want to wait till you get round to 7 and 8. Get the run, tuck your nose up. You can't do it there, and he's run wide. That'll be a track limit. So just patience. Patience is the key. So we'll keep going through the field.
Halfway mark. Keep pushing.
There you go. Halfway, 45 minutes gone, 45 left. So Brett, he's having another look. It's almost compulsive viewing because he's there and then he's not there. So we might try and even jump on board, because this is the battle of the race at the moment, with the gaps, the field just spreading out a little bit. So we'll see if we can get onto that race. There we are, Black Falcon. So just running wide as we go onto him. So coming through 12 again into 13. So we'll see if we can jump on. Oh, no, he's pitting. All right, he's gone. He's had enough. So Edge is causing all sorts of headaches for people. And I'll tell you what I like is super crisp lines. That's all he's doing. So Gaz is yet to pit. Flung Poo Pandas are yet to pit. Bounty's yet to pit. So it'll be interesting where all these guys pan out. So we're just with Brett at the moment. Excuse me. What are you yawning? So Brady at the moment still looking nice and tidy in ninth spot. But once all the pit stops are done, that'll all work itself out, I am sure. Scotty Pie bringing back Sexy, because he is in that Honda, who he calls Rhonda. Add too many. Again, car looking pretty neat and tidy, so that's all right. Fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:34.5. There's Saint Sim. He's it's not actually race cam. It's called pit stop cam. Oh my God! Everybody I choose goes to the pits. So Gaz is in the pits. Rain giving it everything. He's giving it a good old roost in 11th, closing up in on Scotty Pie, but Rain has done his pit stop. So that's good news for Rain. So he can be a bit more calculated as long as he's not losing a bucket load of time to Scotty. Exo is somewhere. Oh, there he is. Taken 18 hours to come in camera shot. Sorry about this, just trying to... Go back so we can see all the pit work. There you go. So we've got our top 4 races have not pitted. There's Fun Poo. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about this. I'll leave you with some in-car of Flung Poo, seeing him cutting some laps, so just bear with me. Alright, I'll just leave you with that and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so Flung Poo is the last of the, I suppose, the leaders at the front that hasn't pitted yet. So I would like to think that he is most probably trying to throw down some quality laps as he goes through. He's nearly driven the whole hour. And naturally, yep, no worries. I come back to commentate, dives into the pits. I'm on fire. So him and Adge are in the pits at the moment. So Kickett is just coming into turn 8 at the moment. So this will be reasonably close. So he's coming into the hairpin. So he still hasn't stopped. So could be that Kickett's coming into 11 through 12, and he's just about to come around the final turn. So we'll jump on with him. So he's coming down the main straight. Oh no! No. Edge 502, what is doing? Got to stop go. So obviously some speeding in pit lane there. So it looks like Kickett should well and truly have has definitely got him covered. So he's got maybe a 2.5 turn lead. Yeah, all right. So, Gaz is in there. So going through, yeah. So he's going into turn 8 as Gaz is coming through 7. So still pretty close. It looks like Flung Poo is closing up onto Gaz. So Gaz certainly won't make this easy for Flung Poo to get by. So be interesting where he thinks he's going to make his move. So just try and find a better camera angle as always. Whoops. Oh, who knew? So on board with Flung Poo, having a bit of a look. So we've got a gaggle of cars in there. So the last of our pit stoppers and people who had penalties to serve. So that whole field now should be reasonably sorted. Now that everybody's pitted. So Exo's made it up into the old Devils. Richard made it into the top 10 so far. So that's from Stone Motherless last about 8 years back. That's good. He's persevered, knocked down some good laps. So all happy days on that front. Just looking through the field. Okay, so it looks like maybe Black Falcon is on. He is all more than on. He's all over the back of St. Sim. So we'll see if we can organise a jump on board. And no, looks like Brett has got it. Yes, thanks, Metal. Brett has got a drive through. No. So that is going to drop Brett a long way back into the field. He's going to be 11, 13. Oh, he's going to be down maybe outside the top 10. So that'll be a track limit thing. So the impact of that is going to, I don't know what the live points would be, but that will close it right up. So Brett is, Brett started the night with an 18-point lead over Kickett. So if Kickett gets maximum points of 30, I don't know, Brett will drop down the order considerably, I'd say. I think he's coming out. Is he moving yet?
Yeah, so he's just come out. So he didn't lose that many places. He fifth spot. He's still going to lose some points. So depending on what that is, like I said, he started 18 points ahead. So I think you're 28, 26, 24. Yeah, then 23. So it's a 7-point gap. So you'd need a bit more than that, I think, from memory. But looks like Black Falcon. No, he's back 7. So I'm just having a look where he's. Yeah. Alright, so looks like, yeah, he is going to settle down in 7th spot here. So that's good news. He settled down. Looks like Saint is trying to close the gap to Black Falcon, who's, whilst we've been involved with the guys down the front, it looks like we've missed a trick on that one. What's for words then? Awkward. So we've still got add too many. So we've got and Redback still circulating. So our top 16 is Kick and Rip It, Kung Flu, Gaza, Rain and Fire, Bounty, Sparky, Brett, Balkan, and Saint Sim ran out. Well, was the top 9. Was the top 10, is now the top 9. And then EXO is in the points in 10th. So a solid group of drivers there. Oops, sorry, just bear with me. Alright, so it looks like Gaza and Flunku have changed positions. So it looks like Gaza holding on to 3rd at the moment. It's a pretty big jump back to Rain after that. So we've just lost the runner. Who did we lose? Just lost someone, so... Maybe Bits of Missing, I think, is the one that we've lost. So, unsure as to why. But, alright. So, reviewing the field. So, we've now got a field of 15. As we enter the final 25 minutes of this race. Oops. So we'll just flip through the field here. Looks like Flung Poo is making a run at Kick It. So we'll see if we can jump on board with him at this stage. There we go, on board with Flung Poo as he makes it hard for his teammates. So this is where taking points off his teammate is the championship implications for him, because he's got the wood on ready at the moment. Do we say, yep, we're holding position until, he's slow out of there. Oh, he's just a killer on the brake, so he's done a great job there not getting his teammate. So he's just holding a nice tight line. Dive up the inside maybe, no. Oh no, he's lost the rear end, so he's obviously suffering some tyre wear. He's fallen into the grips of Gaz. Alright, so Gaz is, thought Gaz would have been a bit closer than that for that one. So it looked like he was falling into your grips. It looks like Flung Poo is going to break out a bit of a gap here. Interesting whether he gives that back or he goes, no, it's not going to make any difference championship wise, I'm going to keep it. Which, you know, wins don't come along that often, so you could sort of I guess understand it. It's not out of the realms of possibility, given that, you know, the prestige is, you know, we want to win the drivers. That's, you know, that's the big one. So going through the field, Cobb's back with maybe Exo, I think that is. So let's have a look at that battle. Yep, so he's on the back of, Exo's on the back of Cobb. So, you know, both clean races, so we should see some clean racing. Exo getting out of shape under brakes there, obviously trying a little bit too hard, so it makes it a little bit difficult for everyone else around you. So it seems to be keeping the status quo at the moment, which is good to see. Just bear with me. Alright. So Cobb has been a pain all night to get past, just running some nice tidy lines. So we might have a look at Exo, see if we can jump on board with him, because it looks like Flung Poo and Kick It and all that are in a pretty good space. There's, what, 3 and a bit seconds over them. So just bear with me, I'll jump on board with Exo. So it must be that Exo tried something and lost ground, I would imagine. Just bear with me. Alright, so what we're going to do, I think, well, wrong button. Alright, so Gazza's all over the back of Kickit. So again, this doesn't help Kickit. The more places he loses, the tinier that gap. So you would be wanting to do anything that you can to stop any gone blank. Sorry about that. Not the best commentary tonight. All right. So we're down into the final 20 minutes of the race. It looks like Fung Fu Panda has checked out with a 3-second lead to Kickit, followed closely by Gaz, which is under a second. But the rest of the field has spread out, where we are all over the place as far as the field goes. So there's not a lot going on. This is most probably the closest battle out of everybody. Everybody else is pretty close. So go back to Gaz and that. So just closing up. Whoops, sorry about that. Must have accidentally clicked. So we might just jump on to the drive and have a jump on board with Gaz, see what he's seeing. On board with Gaz. I'll just won't do any commentary for a second and just let you enjoy the that wonderful Ferrari engine noise. So just bear with me while we go around in silence on this lap, see what pressure he can bring to Kickit. So that is a lap of Valencia there. It's getting a brilliant run out of there. trying too hard now. Just needs to settle down, do what works. Just getting some great lines, turning it in, getting graduation out. Again, the track is all about patience. So I think for a little bit more patience, and it's about setting up a move in 2 or 3 laps time. That's what it's all about. Struggling myself here. Alright, so we're back into it. Turn 8. No, turn 5. This will be 6 here. Up into 7. Now concentrate on your line and exit here. Get on it early. And just pushing along. So we'll go back. He's outbraked himself again. Just trying that little bit too hard. It's easy to spot. Oh no, Black Falcon with the drive through. So Brent 1 is 7th spot. So that should still be enough points wise for him to only so he should still be comfortable enough to win the championship. It looks like Kickett is going to finish 2nd, I would imagine. So I wouldn't hold out much hope for any sort of different sort of point. Alright, then Rain had a pretty lonely race. He's currently in 4th, 18 seconds back. So then we've got Bounty. Not much screen time from Bounty tonight, but we utilise his Podium Racing website that he's done up and has all the information, driver's stats. You can save stuff and everything on there, so it's pretty good. And don't forget PS4 racing on a Sunday night. It's a bit of fun, bit of a laugh. I had the privilege of commentating it on Sunday. And it was good fun. Like they've got ballast and restrictor on there to try and even out the racing, and for the most part it does do that. There was some good racing. There was a couple of hollows, but I think the more people that we get onto that, the better. So Bounty's been circulating in 5th. Car's looking pretty pristine, so he's keeping himself out of trouble. Deserves that 5th spot. Now Sparky. Sparky is currently locked down in 6th spot. Not too much around him really to cause him any level of concern. It'll just be the basics, like again. What was I going to say? It's about just making sure that he's running those lines, not doing anything silly, overtaking, taking his patience if the leader's coming through. Just give up the spot, all that sort of stuff is pretty straightforward. So it's good to see him actually get a race under his belt. And obviously enough said about Brett driving like a legend today. Oh no, and I blame myself. Why do I do it? Just doing a bit of a U-bolt. He's got a bit of time for that. I don't know why. Alright, Saint Sim in the Lambo. Had some early battles with Scotty Pye and Cobb, and did alright. He's come out the other side. He's holding down 8, so that's a great place to finish. Truth be told. Alright, and then got Cobb back in 9th. Car looking a bit worse for wear there on the left hand side. And then EXO rounding out the top 10, closely followed by Black Falcon, then Scotty Puss, then Christo Foz, and then Add To Me, and then that's it. We've had a couple of dropouts, which is unfortunate. Bits of missing is one that springs to mind, so which is a bit of shame. You never want to see that. You just want to see if there's obviously whether there's any special orders from the KRT. So, gee, it's been a long race by yourself, if I'm brutally honest. Starting to struggle a bit, so apologies for the random commentary for the last 10 minutes. I think I was in and out of a coma. Alright, so Flung-Poo Panda still leading the race, Gazza in 2nd, Kick and Rip at 3rd, and then Rain, Bounty and Sparky all having good races tonight, I think. So they're 4th, 5th and 6th respectively. And then obviously Freddie Want is having a race he would forget. But I would dare say if he did win this season, I would suggest he's going to be pretty happy with anything. So we're down to the last 7 minutes of the race. That's our race leader at the moment, Flung-Poo. So we're just going through a bit of a luck with Gaz. He's getting a bit of attention from Kick It, so we'll go back to Kick It here in 3rd spot. So I think if he's in 2nd, we might see a bit of Red Bull shenanigans, but if the guy isn't in 2nd, I would say alright, so EXO is still holding down the top 10. He's got a little bit of the lead over Black Falcon, so hopefully for the remaining 6 minutes he can hold on to that. Rainer firing 4th. Let's go have a look. Lambo's looking pretty neat and tidy. Seems to be hitting a lot of apexes, which is super important in this game, as you'll find out. Alright. So, where are we? Why did that not work? Alright, so we're just on board with our race leader. So just bear with me, we'll do a lap with our race leader. Any second now. Pickett's going to try and make a move here down the inside. Oh, he's a brave man. Slightly too early. Meant to rear end brake away. Bit of a shocker to have that, but things that even came from down. Oh, maybe hit a wall. Sorry. Just absolute gibberish this last 15 minutes. 3 minutes to go. That's why you don't drive when you're tired, kids, because you don't know what's going on, because you're just ravening absolute codswallop. So Gazza closing right up in under the back of Pickett here. Now obviously he's not wanting to make any contact given and the person that he's racing with Pickett at the moment second in the championship. So Gaz is going to put him under all sorts. There's one thing that he's got on him is what was I trying to say? So one thing Gazza has over him is that he's not involved with the championship, so he can be a bit riskier with his manoeuvres, I guess. Because for Kickett, he's got to try and get optimal points here. So it'll be, even though Blanco has blown the coop by some margin, he'll get you that though. Yeah, so alright, so this should be maybe the last lap. Okay, so I don't think he will. Oh, he will get round. So this will be the penultimate lap here. So it's good to see that the 15 guys that have started and might have gone through and finished it. That is super company. At the end of the day, all that goes into these things to keep things up running. So make sure that we support people like Podium, Pagny and Nixon Racing, Selby Acoustics, the Gamesman. So when we're out there purchasing stuff for our PS5 driving, then it'd be great for us to support the sponsors that support us in helping us have a league to racing. Getting a bit loose there, but this will be his final lap. And it looks like Gaz has been kicked out over to a second break between him and second spot. But Plum 2 has driven magnificently today. You would think that the points difference as they stand there, I think it's just one too many. I would suggest, yeah. Again, got nothing. Alright, so here we are. Where are we? Coming into 8. So again, it's a pretty typical sort of lap here. Certainly that corner in itself creates a lot of the speed and momentum going forward. So we've got one corner time to go. So he's just rounding the home straight, and off he goes. So he would be super stoked with that. That is a great win. So we'll just go out and drive and see if we can. Looks like Gazza's just gonna sneak in for third there. Gave it everything to try and get hold of Cobb. Cobb, jeez. Kick it. That is shocking. Kick it, the new Cobb. Who knows? Rain of Fire is going to come round in fourth, doing handbrakies, and bang. That's a bit amateurish. So PRT, bloody fuel inspection on that. Great racing by them. So you've got one second, fifth, sixth. So PRT's definitely had a haul. That's for sure. Great racing by everybody. Freddie Want is just crossing the line now here. So he will be our Tier 2 champion for season 10. So congratulations to Brett. I would say that, did what he needed to do tonight to win the championship. St. Sim, so we've got Panda, Kick It, Gazza, Rain, Bounty, Sparky, Brett in 7th, Saint, Cobb, and Black Falcon. Old Scotty just missing the top 10, followed by Exo, Christopher Edge 502, Redback, Add Too Many, and then Bits of Missing. Looks like got drive through and he's pulled the pin, and then the Grand Autismo, who most probably realised he was in the wrong room. Congratulations again to Brett on a good championship season. It was some good work. So on that note, thank you all for listening in, and for the guys racing. Atman's put in something there for a short season 11 using the BMW M2 or whatever. So watch your space, jump on Discord. That's the way you're going to stay in contact with everyone for the most part. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you back next season. All right, thank you.